Let's be real, talking about money can be awkward. It's often seen as taboo, something we shy away from. But trust me, ignoring money issues won't make them disappear. In fact, it often makes them worse. I've seen this firsthand, both in my own life and with countless students I've coached. Remember that time I was dating someone new and we were planning a trip to Europe? We were both excited, but then came the dreaded money conversation. Let's just say it didn't go smoothly. That experience taught me a valuable lesson. Talking about money early on is crucial. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new relationship and push those tough conversations aside. But think of it this way. You're building a life together. And finances, they're the foundation. Just like you wouldn't build a house on shaky ground, you don't want to build a relationship on financial misunderstandings. So how do you know when it's time to start talking about money? Let's dive into those key moments. There are 3 almost magical times to initiate the money conversation: when you're planning a trip together, moving in together, or getting engaged. These milestones naturally lend themselves to financial discussions. Think about planning a trip. You're deciding on destinations, activities, and of course, a budget. This is the perfect opportunity to understand each other's spending habits and financial priorities. Are you both comfortable with budget travel, or do you prefer to splurge on experiences? Moving in together, that's a big one. You're talking rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries. This is the time to discuss how you'll split expenses. Will you split everything 50-50, or will you contribute proportionally based on your incomes? And then there's getting engaged. This is a huge step, often involving a significant financial investment in a ring and wedding planning. Talking about finances at this stage will set the tone for your financial future as a married couple. While those 3 milestones are great starting points, don't limit yourselves to just those. Talking about money shouldn't be a once-in-a-blue-moon event. It's about creating a habit of open communication. Think of it like going to the dentist. You don't wait until you have a toothache to schedule an appointment, right? You go for regular checkups to prevent bigger issues down the line. Finances should be the same way. Make it a habit to have regular money dates. Once a month, grab a bottle of wine or your beverage of choice. Sit down together and talk about your finances. Review your budgets, track your progress on financial goals, and discuss any upcoming expenses. Remember, it's not just about the big stuff. Talk about your financial wins, no matter how small. Did you negotiate a lower cable bill? Celebrate that. Did you stick to your budget for the month? High five. Celebrating your successes, big and small, will keep you motivated and make those money conversations feel less daunting. Okay, so you're ready to have the talk. But how do you actually bring it up? It doesn't have to be a scary, formal sit-down. Start by easing into the conversation. Next time you're out for dinner, mention an interesting article you read about personal finance. Or if you're watching a movie and a character makes a questionable financial decision, use it as a springboard for discussion. Would you ever do that, you might ask, sparking a conversation about investment styles or risk tolerance. Remember, vulnerability is key. Share your own experiences with money, both good and bad. Tell your partner about a time you made a financial mistake and what you learned from it. This will encourage them to open up as well. The goal is to create a safe space for honest and open communication. Make it clear that you're both on the same team, working together to achieve your financial goals. Once you're comfortable talking about money, you can start exploring the idea of combining finances. This is a big step, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Some couples prefer to combine everything, pooling all their income into joint accounts. Others prefer to keep things separate, maintaining their individual accounts while also having a joint account for shared expenses. There are pros and cons to each approach. Combining everything can simplify bill paying and make it easier to track spending as a unit. However, it's essential to have open communication and a high level of trust. If you're concerned about irresponsible spending, you can set clear ground rules and create a budget that works for both of you. Focus on your shared goals, saving for a down payment on a house, taking that dream vacation, or retiring early. Remember, combining finances is a big decision. It's important to choose an approach that feels right for both of you and to revisit your financial plan regularly to ensure it's still meeting your needs.